Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony will begin in 5 minutes. Please make your way to your seats. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. The processional of the 123rd Spring Commencement Ceremony of Washington State University will now begin. Entering the Coliseum from the southwest entrance and leading the processional is Faculty Senate Chair Jeanette Mangio, bearing the university mace, a traditional symbol of authority. Her honor guard includes Savannah Rogers, the President of Associated Students of Washington State University, and Amir Gilmore, President of the Graduate and Professional Student Association. This is the last of 3 graduation ceremonies being held today. At this ceremony, we are recognizing students from the College of Arts and Sciences with 834 undergraduates, 34 masters, and 36 doctoral graduates. There are a total of 904 graduates in this ceremony, representing 56 different degree fields. 60 students received their degrees online through the Global Campus, 3 from the WSU Tri-Cities campus, 1 from WSU Spokane, and 2 from WSU Vancouver campus. In addition to the 3 ceremonies being held here in Pullman today, WSU Spokane and the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences held ceremonies for their graduates earlier this week. WSU Tri-Cities and Vancouver campuses held their ceremonies earlier today. And this evening, the College of Veterinary Medicine will hold their professional candidates, and WSU Everett will honor their graduates next Saturday on May 11th. We proudly salute all Washington State University graduates. Now entering the President's Platform Party, made up of Washington State University administration, leaders of our university's governing bodies, college deans, vice presidents, regents, and special guests. Please welcome Kara Lane, President of the Associated Students of Washington State University Global Campus. Ashley McMillan, President of the Alumni Association. Stephanie Rink, Chair of the Administrative Professional Advisory Council. Mary Jo Gonzalez, Vice President, Student Affairs. Christopher Keene, Vice President of Research. Sashi Pillay, Vice President of Information Technology Services and Chief Information Officer. Rebecca Vandeboord, Assistant Vice President, Academic Outreach and Innovation. Phil Weiler, Vice President, University Marketing and Communications. Jill Creighton, Associate Vice President and Dean of Students. Lisa Gloss, Dean of the Graduate School. Matthew Jockers, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. M. Graham Norton, Dean of the Honors College. Brett Blankenship, Regent. Scott Carson, Regent. Jordan Frost, Student Regent. Laura Powell, Regent. Ron Sims, Regent Chair. Dan Bernardo, Provost and Executive Vice President. Kirk Schultz, President of Washington State University. Please rise for the presentation of the colors by the Washington State University Joint ROTC Color Guard, followed by our national anthem led by Julie Ann Wick, Associate Professor of Music. We ask that all gentlemen please remove your caps, and college sign bearers please lower your signs. Will the audience please remain standing and join us in singing the Washington State University's alma mater. We will be led by graduating senior vocal performance major, Theo Minka.
Washington, my Washington, the crimson and the gray. 'Tis the songs of memory that we sing today. When the sad hours come to you and sorrows round you play, just sing the songs of Washington, the crimson and the gray. Just sing the songs of Washington, the crimson and the gray.
Thank you, Theo. Graduates and WSU family and friends, please be seated. Please welcome to the podium Dr. Kirk Schultz, President of Washington State University.
Well, good afternoon, Cougs. As President of Washington State University, I'd like to welcome this third graduating class of 2019 to the 123rd Spring Commencement Ceremony, and thank you all for attending this truly celebratory occasion. Commencement is the highlight of each academic semester of this great university. We honor students from around the state, the nation, and the world on reaching this important milestone in their lives. In addition to the students' personal efforts, there are many others who played major roles in these women and men attaining their academic goals. To honor these individuals, including those who could not be here, I ask for a moment of silence. Thank you. The WSU Board of Regents is the university's governing body, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the chair of our Board of Regents, Ron Sims. Please join me in welcoming Regent Sims to the podium.
Thank you, President Schultz, and hello and welcome to everyone. It's an honor to be here today to celebrate the success of all these students. And congratulations on behalf of all the Regents. We wish you all of the best. When I think about WSU students, though, I just got to say this. Everybody has a complaint about what's going on in the world, but WSU students solve them. We have an attitude that life is there for us and this world is going to be better because of us. So I want to applaud all of you for that thing in your heart that says, I'm a Coug. And Cougs back down from no problem. There is nothing that we believe that we can't solve. The Board of Regents that are here today are Regent Brett Blankenship of Washtenaw, Regent Scott Carlson of Federal Way, Student Regent Jordan Frost of Kent. I'm gonna get his autograph before I leave. And Regent Laurel Powell of Richland. Thank you, and please be seated.
Please give a big Coug round of applause to our Regents and all that they do for WSU. So we're going to have lots of opportunities for audience participation today throughout our commencement ceremonies, but one of the things that as we have different speakers and people come up here, we'll have them in their speeches a lot of times with Go Cougs, and we need to be able to say Go Cougs back. So the first two commencement ceremonies today have done a great job with this. So on the count of three, let me hear a big Go Cougs from everybody. 1, 2, 3. That is pretty daggone good. Well done, well done. Would all WSU faculty, staff, and administrative personnel here today please stand? These dedicated educators, researchers, and public servants have played a particularly important role in the collegiate life of the graduates we honor today. The outstanding service by these individuals and their colleagues is of the utmost importance to the university. Let us recognize all of these employees and thank them for their contributions to the success of our graduates and of Washington State University. Please join me in a big round of applause. Please be seated. Now here's another one of those audience participation parts of our ceremony, so I'd ask you all to listen carefully. It's obvious by the attendance today that these graduates have a lot of support outside of WSU as well. Would all the Cougar moms in the audience please stand and be recognized? How about Cougar grandmothers and great-grandmothers? Please stand. How about Cougar dads? Cougar grandfathers and great-grandfathers, Cougar husbands, wives, and parents. If there are any Huskies in the house, please stand. Folks, big round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. I join everyone here in congratulating today's graduates. We are proud of each and every one of you. And how about one more, go Cougs? Now I turn the program over to Dan Bernardo, Provost and Executive Vice President of WSU. Dan.
Thank you, President Schultz. To welcome this graduating class of 2019, I am pleased to introduce Amir Gilmore, President of the Graduate and Professional Students Association, Savannah Rogers, President of the Associated Students of Washington State University, Kara Lane, President of the Associated Students of WSU Global Campus, and Ashley McMillan, President of the Washington State University Alumni Association. Dr. Gilmore. Now, Dr. Gilmore is Dr. Gilmore for just like a couple days, so let's give him a round of applause.
So before I begin, can I get a go Cougs one time for the one time? All right, so I'm gonna go off script. I improvise, so I have 2 notes and then I'll go back onto script. So the first is I just wanna say congratulations to my Teaching and Learning 467 students. And so these are my pre-service teachers that are gonna be professionals in the field. They're gonna be all over Washington State and teaching the future of America. So can we get like a go Cougs for them? All right. Now, there's also 2 special women in the audience that are graduating today that I really want to acknowledge. As they were getting their undergrad degree, they were in my office painstakingly working, studying all night. And so I just want to give a shout out to Devonay McNeil and Deshae McNeil as well. They're going to be future doctors, and so, yes. So now I will go back on script. So hello and welcome. I want to open my speech and say 3 things. We are all proof that public higher education works. We are all proof that land-grant universities work. Myself and many others in this room are proof that federal and state student support and student retention programs work. I'm from Student Support Services TRIO back in the day, so if there's any TRIO people, McNair people, can we get a go Cougs for them? All right. So, as an educator and a scholar, it's moments like this that I truly treasure. It's moments like this that give me joy. A moment where all the evenings in the lab, all the years studying, all the papers you've written, all the classes that you taught have paid off. A moment where you can think about the challenges that were presented in front of you and be happy how you met those challenges and persevered. A moment where all the hard work and sacrifices can be recognized in front of people you cherish most. So yes, it's my extreme pleasure to stand here amongst all the grad professional students receiving their degrees today. Can we get a go Cougs for them? Right. It may not feel like it, but I hope that you know that you're all experts in your respective fields. You're a part of a special group that has chosen to spend the past 10+ years in academia so that you may solve the problems of the now and of the future. You will go on to guide cutting-edge research. You will advance life-saving technology. You will fight for social justice causes, and you will contribute to the global community. While this could be the end of school for most of you, as an educator, this may not be the end of your education. A degree is not a means to the end, but the start of a new beginning, the beginning of a new beginning. With this new beginning and your newly developed skills and leadership, I implore you to give and to give back. We need to renew our habits of study and realize that we are all part of this common project of humanity. All we have is each other, and to be in relation is such a beautiful thing. As you go on your way, create access and opportunities for those coming behind you, and give back to those that have invested so much time into you. For myself and many others, that's the Cougar way. As I begin to close, I have 2 notes. To the undergrads, thank you for your spirit, your enthusiasm, your hard work, and commitment to learn alongside of us. Day in and day out, they embody the Cougar spirit that I've always heard so much when I was applying to WSU. Can we get a Go Cougs for the undergrads? All right. To the graduate professional students, your work and efforts will and continue to be meaningful and impactful to this great institution. You have paved the way for the next group to come and make meaningful contributions. I'm proud of you, our student government's proud of you, and WSU's proud of you. Go Cougs.
Good afternoon. My name is Savannah Rogers, and it has been the honor of my life to serve as your student body president for the Associated Students of Washington State University. Before I begin, I want to say thank you to all of the families here today, congratulating all of our Cougs, and a special thank you to my family, to my mom. Today is an accumulation of all of your hard work over the past 4 or maybe more, maybe 6 years. And we all come together today for commencement, a day usually seen as an ending. Yet commencement at its simplest form is defined as a beginning or a start. Classes may end, but your journey as a lifelong learner only begins today. As you enter into the unknowns of the world, never lose your curiosity or your drive that got you to class on most days. Your time as an active member of your sorority or fraternity, club member, or intramural star has come to a close. However, the bonds you have made, the relationships built, those ties are not severed. And your time as a Washington State Coug, that will never end. Most importantly, your work has only just begun. I believe Cougs can and will change the world. This belief derives from witnessing the small acts of love that Cougs do for each other each and every day. It's simple, yet it's looking back when you're walking through a door in Todd or in the Cub to make sure if there's a Coug behind you, you can hold that door for them. Or sharing those French fries with the random student next to you during game day in Martin Stadium because you know they're just as cold and hungry as you are. It is our love for one another that translates into those small acts of kindness accumulating in large-scale change. It is also our love for one another that makes known that we will all be okay. I get it. Today is scary. I'm really scared too. Many of us don't know what's going to happen after this, but that's okay. We as Cougs have been through so much together. I mean, think of it. We have been through hazardous smoke. We have been through more snow than any of us ever wish to see again. We've even been through a flood now. But also think of the amazing things that have bonded us together. College game day finally coming home with bringing Old Crimson with it. Andy Grammer singing Back Home right here where I'm standing after 4 years of pleading for him to come to Pullman. Even things as small as watching the sunset together with your best friends from the Walmart parking lot. We've been in this together, and we will get through this new phase of life together. There is truly something special about this school, about being a Coug, almost indescribable. Today, as our new chapters in life begin, I urge you to love each and every person that you come into contact with and fight fiercely for what you believe in. Never settle and never believe you are not good enough. While these past years at Washington State University have been incredible, they are not the best years of our lives. That time is only to come. Congratulations, class of 2019. We did it, and as always, go Cougs.
Hello, everyone. everyone. I'm Kara Lane. I'm the ASWSU Global President. First, I want to say hello, Cougs, but I also need to give a shout out to all the Global Cougs who made it out here today. If you're a global student, could you please stand? "60 of you have traveled from all over the United States, from as far away as Ecuador, to walk across the stage today. What we all have in common, whether it took 4 years or 40, is we are here together as the Washington State University class of 2019. We will always share this day as one of the biggest accomplishments of our lives. Please be seated. Today is not only a celebration and accomplishment for us. This is an accomplishment for the people in our lives who believed in and supported us along the way. It's an accomplishment for our family and friends who encouraged us to push forward, especially when giving up seems so much easier. Thank you to my own husband, my family and friends, and my beautiful children who sacrificed so much for me to be here today. Thank you to the faculty that has made education their passion. Beyond textbooks and grades, it's through that passion that we have learned, grown as individuals, and developed skills that we will take with us to the next chapter of our lives. Thank you to the administration and staff of WSU that has empowered us to be more than students. Through our successes and our failures, you continue to empower us to use our voices to initiate change. Thank you for all of your unwavering support. Once again, congratulations to the graduates in this room. As you begin your new journey, whatever that may be, remember this moment and all the people who helped get you here. Always hold that in your heart. We made it, and we can proudly say, go Cougs.
Go Cougs! Yes. Congratulations to you, the graduating class of 2019. As president of the Alumni Association, it is my honor to be among the first to welcome you to the Cougar alumni family, a family that is 215,000 strong. Yeah. The next few years are full of promise and opportunity, and having the support of the Cougar family during this time is critical. To get your life after graduation started, we are proud to give you a free 3-year membership. The Alumni Association has 54 chapters and clubs across the United States, making it easy to connect and stay connected to your fellow Cougars wherever you go. You can find chapter and club contacts on our website or on Facebook, and this vast Cougar network wants to help you succeed in your career and personal pursuits. We invite you to visit your Alumni Center, which opens today until 6 p.m. Bring your family and friends and visit with fellow Cougars, grads, and alumni. Ring the victory bell to celebrate your victory and take advantage of the terrific photo ops the Alumni Center offers. Once again, congratulations and go Cougs!
Well, thank you, Amir, Savannah, Kara, and Ashley. We are proud of our students and those carrying the College Gonfalon banners today, our outstanding students chosen for the high academic achievements, dedication, and inspiration to their class. Please stand and remain standing when I call your name. Jordan Sykes, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice and Criminology, representing the College of Arts and Sciences. And representing the Honors College is Jeremy Jarrett, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in English. Congratulations, Jordan and Jeremy. Let's give them both a round of applause. You may be seated. I bring to your attention the various honor cords, medallions, and stoles worn by some of our graduating students. Students who have demonstrated exceptional academic performance, obtaining a 3.5 grade point average or better, are wearing the WSU Custom Honor Cord of Crimson and Gray. Would the scholarship recipients, President's Honor Roll students, graduates of the Honors College, and those students who are members of any National Honor Society, please stand and remain standing. Now this part requires, again, a little more participation from our students. Would any student who is the first university graduate in your family please stand? All right. And would students earning 2 or more degrees today please stand and remain standing? And those students receiving a degree from the global campus or any other WSU campus, please stand. And any student who has served or is serving in our nation's armed forces or as a dependent of someone serving in our armed forces, please stand. Also, would any student whose hometown is not in the United States please stand? All right. And finally, any student that can honestly admit there was maybe just one class they did not actually get to, please stand. I think we have just about everybody standing except for the PhD students. I'm not really sure what that means. Maybe they have perfect attendance records. They're a much better student than I was. Anyway, all graduates, please stand, and let's give a big round of applause for these 2019 graduates. Thank you. You may be seated. For those graduating today, their families and friends, this ceremony is a once-in-a-lifetime event. I encourage all graduates, families, and friends to stay for the entire event out of courtesy and respect for all those we honor today. Thank you for your consideration. Now, the candidates for advanced degrees will be presented by Lisa Gloss, Dean of the Graduate School.
Will the candidates for advanced degrees please stand and remain standing when their groups are called? Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Arts, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Science. President Schultz, I take great pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the graduate degrees as announced. You're seated.
The College of Arts and Sciences, presented by Dean Matthew Jockers.
Will the undergraduate candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences please stand? President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated. Thank you.
Upon recommendation of the faculty and by authority of the Board of Regents and the statutes of the state of Washington, I hereby confer upon each of you who will fulfill its requirements the degree for which you have been recommended with all of its privileges and obligations. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree please come forward? The candidates' names will be announced by Lori Wiest, Professor and Director of Choral Activities, and Stephen Steer, Director of the School of Politics, Philosophy, and Public Affairs. Diplomas will be presented by Dean Lisa Gloss and Associate Dean Raymond Herrera.
You'll go to that.
Michelle Abedani, Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematics, hooded by Professor Judy McDonald.
Casey Ratto, Doctor of Philosophy, American Studies, hooded by Professor Carmen Lugo.
Yan Xing, Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematics, hooded by Professor Judy McDonald.
Nicholas Krebs, Doctor of Philosophy, American Studies, hooded by Professor Lisa Guerrero.
Gregory Atkins, Doctor of Philosophy, History, hooded by Professor Matthew Sutton.
Lucia Soriano, Doctor of Philosophy, American Studies, hooded by Professor Lisa Guerrero.
Maren Mossman, Doctor of Philosophy, Physics, hooded by Professor Peter Engels.
Emily Casillas, Doctor of Philosophy, Anthropology, hooded by Professor Jeanette Mangio.
Nathan Turner, Doctor of Philosophy, Physics, hooded by Professor Susan Dexheimer.
Ashinathi Zaina, Doctor of Philosophy, Anthropology, hooded by Professor Andrew Duff.
William Dupree, Doctor of Philosophy, Physics, hooded by Professor Matthew Dewey.
Joshua Primo, Doctor of Philosophy, Biology, hooded by Professor Richard Gamalkaiwis.
Richard Elga, Doctor of Philosophy, Political Science, hooded by Professor Travis Ridout.
Brian Backer, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry, hooded by Professor Ming Qian.
Nathan Mikami, Doctor of Philosophy, Political Science, hooded by Professor Martha Cottom.
Dewana White, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry, hooded by Professor Ming Qian.
Eric Demaray, Doctor of Philosophy, Clinical Psychology, hooded by Professor Masha Gartstein.
Jacob Day, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry, hooded by Professor Ming Qian.
Stephanie King, Doctor of Philosophy, Biology, hooded by Professors Masha Gartstein and Regent Laura Powell.
Kelsey Morrison, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry, hooded by Professor Brian Clowers.
Alexander Eichenbaum, Doctor of Philosophy, Clinical Psychology, hooded by Professor David Marcus.
Bojana Opacic, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry, hooded by Professor Peter Riley.
Deborah O'Connell, Doctor of Philosophy, Clinical Psychology, hooded by Professor David Marcus.
Moana Hafoka, Doctor of Philosophy, Criminal Justice, and Criminology, hooded by Professor David Macon.
Albir Church, Doctor of Philosophy, Clinical Psychology, hooded by Professor David Marcus.
Melissa Kowalski, Doctor of Philosophy, Criminal Justice, and Criminology, hooded by Professor Zachary Hamilton.
Joseph C., Doctor of Philosophy, Clinical Psychology, hooded by Professor Paul Kwan.
Mia Holbrook, Doctor of Philosophy, Criminal Justice, and Criminology, hooded by Professor Zachary Hamilton.
Noel Vest, Doctor of Philosophy, Experimental Psychology, hooded by Professor Sarah Tregesser.
Brandon Bang, Doctor of Philosophy, Criminal Justice, and Criminology, hooded by Professor Faith Lutz.
Jacob Hammonds, Doctor of Philosophy, Sociology, hooded by Professor Eric Johnson.
Elizabeth Thompson Tallisball, Doctor of Philosophy, Criminal Justice, and Criminology, hooded by Professor Faith Lutz.
Sarah Morton, Doctor of Philosophy, Sociology, hooded by Professor Julie Kamek.
Tasha Fox, Doctor of Philosophy, Criminal Justice, and Criminology, hooded by Professor Faith Lutz.
Ji Chen, Doctor of Philosophy, Statistical Science, hooded by Professor Francis Pasquale.
Wesley Meyer, Doctor of Philosophy, Criminal Justice, and Criminology, hooded by Professor Faith Lutz.
Daniel Miller, Doctor of Philosophy, Political Science, hooded by Professor Stephen Steer, which is me.
Young Ki Woo, Doctor of Philosophy, Criminal Justice, and Criminology, hooded by Professor Mary Storr.
Doctor of Philosophy graduates, please be seated. Will the candidates for the master's degree please come forward?
Rosamond Falcon, Master of Arts in English.
Katrina McDougall, Master of Science in Psychology, Clinical and Experimental.
Najwa Idris, Master of Arts in English.
Robin Herbert, Master of Science in Psychology, Clinical and Experimental.
Jessica Woolley, Master of Arts in English.
Nisha Raghunath, Master of Science in Psychology, Clinical and Experimental.
Haley Vasquez, Master of Arts in English.
Elaine Martyr, Master of Arts in Music.
Svetlana Kushnerchuk, Master of Arts in Hispanic Studies.
Tulani Mason, Master of Arts in Music.
Begonia D. Quintana Lassa, Master of Arts in Hispanic Studies.
Heather Ryan, Master of Arts in Music.
James Schroeder, Master of Arts in History.
Raul Blanco, Master of Arts in Music.
John Menard, Master of Arts in History.
Carolyn Smith, Master of Arts in Anthropology.
Brett Turner, Master of Arts in History.
Arian Karimatov, Master of Arts in Anthropology.
Joshua Johnson, Master of Arts in History.
Mauricio Del Carpino.
Brett McElmurray, Master of Fine Arts.
Pameni Lili Uncom, Master of Science in Chemistry.
Dina Ortiz, Master of Fine Arts.
June Sanders, Master of Fine Arts.
Rivers Isaacson, Master of Arts in Sociology.
Ayana Nayo, Master of Fine Arts.
Ryan Latanzi, Master of Science in Mathematics.
Dustin Regal, Master of Fine Arts.
Yu Lo, Master of Science in Mathematics.
Bridget Costa.
Jacob Wimpenny, Master of Science in Chemistry.
Robert Stansel, Master of Science in Statistics. Mostafa Rezapour, Master of Science in Statistics. Song Wan Hong, Master of Science in Statistics.
Will the undergraduate candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences please come forward? Master's candidates, please take your seat. Diplomas will be presented by Dean Matthew Jockers and Associate Dean Courtney Meehan.
Max Pryor.
Brianna Bullard, Anthropology.
Nancy Nightingale.
Brooklyn Barnett.
Clara Mui.
Zachary Hampel.
Chingyu Onoe.
Rhiannon Beisch.
Liliana Torres.
Patricia Baumgartner.
Karina Silva.
Sydney Del Rey Murphy.
Cynthia Reyes.
Taylor Hill.
Katie Latin.
Jessica Shefflet.
Wendy Garcia.
Francis Muninaufa.
Mark Maben.
Victoria Marin.
Austin Patsy.
Amy Oliver Bozeman.
Jada Moore.
Anne-Marie McCracken.
Adam Simonton.
Alexis Evans.
Joshua Ebel.
Ryan Pugh.
Ian Alexander Melendez.
Leo Bell.
Morgan Taylor.
Lauren Braley.
Brendan Sullivan.
Caitlin Lawton.
Madeline Hunter.
Emily Griffith.
Lauren Christian.
Brenna Brandt.
Kaylee Duffy.
Olivia Russell.
Gavin Pilo.
Sky Piha.
Priscilla Derricks.
Fuad Farash.
Miguel Cervantes.
Ashley Zerker.
Brett Van Brocklin.
Gina Meekjin Kim.
Benjamin Harton.
Sun Woo Kim.
Nicole Guerpo.
Yumin Park.
Dalia Hernandez Ferris.
Sheridan Howell.
Alexander Soberans.
Shuyu Jung.
Jose Velasquez.
Bailey Powers.
Nick McKinney.
Rochelle Tyux.
Henry Miller.
Ula Pele.
Shannon Karbowski.
Allison Wiley.
Connor Cherry.
Oliver LeCresner.
Michael Thompson.
Connor Buckley.
Zachary Volk.
Hannah Scholseth.
Sydney Horton.
Amanda Fairbanks.
Alma Zamgeo.
Jennifer Brewer.
Nicholas Massa.
Hui Nguyen.
Amira Jesse.
Catherine Mills.
Vashti Breland.
Amy Nygaard.
Judy Knife.
Ashley Wheeler.
Attila Tannen.
Angelica Bedoya.
Samantha Reyes.
Divanay McNeil.
Katia Perez.
Deshay McNeil.
Kyle Martin.
Erica Oki.
Cesar Castaneda.
Kayla Withers.
Gator Newell.
Ashlyn Johnson.
Gunnar Newell.
Nolan Fritz.
Jacob Bansberg.
Mila Chimola.
Jack Ball.
Arjun Bayless Warren.
William Moore.
Matthew Wells.
Christian Chamberlain.
Jonathan Glennie.
Umar Abdullah.
Ramneet Kaur.
Jawei Ling.
Gurneet Kaur.
Andrew Cagle.
Grecia Segura.
Ali Kerrigan.
Juliet Rosso.
Lindsay Haji,
Serena Preach,
Sarah Moore,
Zoe Wright Osborne,
Kylie Sosky,
Gabriella Fernier,
Catherine Lidner,
Tate Rice,
Aaron Dowell,
Chanel Scottson,
Makina Statham,
Zachary Miller,
Devin Holsey,
Tia Justice,
Marguerite Crockham,
Nicholas Piadad,
Caitlin Frost,
Abhijit Singh,
Abdul Hayafi,
Isabella Zeischli,
Shrikar Murali,
Caitlin Thorley,
Nebiyu Gaetena,
Kenneth Frick,
Tanner Noble,
Zachary Brown,
Noah Martin,
Alexander Schlegel,
Novidia Alalia,
Bailey Caruso,
Fang Nguyen,
Bella Driver,
Kwok Fong Harachi Zhang,
Shuran Baldherry,
Chan Chen,
Madison Armstrong,
Peyton Fox,
Joseph Baker,
Mitchell Stewart,
Thomas Drake,
Faint Fang Su,
Ashley Gustafson,
Matthew Kinslow,
Bailey Sanderson,
Taylor Harrell,
Christopher Nunez,
Catherine Ayala Torres,
Amanda Price,
Jacob Park,
Brian LaPierre,
Naomi Franklin,
Shwujia Mok,
Andrew Swanson,
McKenna Woodford,
Jesus Oria Soto,
Holly Soike,
Isaac Castaneda,
Melanie Cox,
Alex Trinidad Jr.,
Felicia Springer,
Cynthia Alcantar,
Ian Page,
Jared Mack,
Ala Hurzala,
Erica Ibarra Perez,
Scarlett Rojas,
Dominique Sosa,
Sarah Farr,
Kalina Cook,
Courtney Jensen,
Griffin Fitzsimmons,
Ray Burton,
Andy Huang,
Madison Gert,
Victoria Davidenko,
Suhail Ilas,
Justin Barnes,
James Merrill,
Sean Barrington,
Kelly Tebb,
Austin Loomis,
Clara Sisich,
Tyler O'Brien,
Caitlin Deemer,
India Woodruff,
Courtney Lauer,
Ruth Thiam Nord,
Kara Chapman,
James Dalton,
Kate Shell,
Christian Porter,
Anna Gleichman,
Cody Hickman,
Judy Buoy,
Andrew Bovenkamp,
Eric Navarro,
Rita Birch,
Kyle Cady,
McKenna Little,
Kayla Duval,
Elsa McVicker,
Alicia Lamb,
Savannah Rogers,
Courtney Whitfield,
Bailey Fillinger,
Hannah Grant,
Debbie Mahano,
Logan Fogel,
Catherine Dunn,
Amanda Waldron,
Katrina Reed,
Ben Sansiri Bon,
Sana Newweed.
Catherine Riendo.
Sydney Buckheister.
Hunter Fruling Thomas.
Samantha Jutton.
Marie Andreessen.
Jaden Whitted.
Mathungi Cassie Manikam.
Aiden Harris.
Colby Post.
Madison Lehman.
Terry Mack.
Osvaldo Moran.
Shelby Deward.
Krista Burris.
Shai Malman.
Keaton Aspel.
Sabrina Frink.
Luke Blair.
Yumin Shu.
Michael Meineke.
Alexandria Weiner.
Brandon Gustafson.
Samantha Bergeron.
Tyler Haldane.
Daniel Stamper.
Patrick Robinson.
Kylie Abaya.
Sam Harris.
Paige Gear.
David Gonzalez.
Sierra Kelly.
Ray Christian Gonzaga.
Catherine McKay.
Sophia Diltz.
Krista Neary.
Rachel Spear.
Tyler Wetzel.
Katia Jimenez.
Luis Castro.
Danielle Fox.
Juan Zip.
Ryan Moore.
Frankie Roberts.
Jeffrey Sand.
Tyler Bickert.
Cordis Crawford.
Megan Dimler.
Connor Spencer.
Sierra Naraki.
Chamitra Adakagari.
Jaylani Lawson.
Tyler Abel.
Ricky Cheng.
Maximilian Hart.
Stephen Lindahl.
Jessica Groven.
Koi Hung.
Andrew Cannon.
Stephen Mather.
Kyle Westland.
Isaac Bonar.
Lucas Ross.
Stacy Seeley.
Christina Ott.
Ashane Matthews.
Sydney Pedersen.
Christian Aredano.
Angela Martinez.
Nicholas Patricelli.
Jacqueline Morris.
Lorenzo Wallace.
Melissa Vincehaler.
Dylan Mead.
Sergio Lomeli Flores.
Jordan Chapman.
Shyla Todd.
Jonathan Kurtz.
Lacey Andrist.
Damani Thomas.
Ana Rivera.
Dante Thomas.
Paulina Trujillo Casasola.
Grayson Hastings.
Angela Delgado.
Adrian Fountain.
Janelle Fox.
Morelli Madavia.
Mariah Rojas.
Freddie Rabadon Osorio.
Samantha Faust.
Rebecca Doherty.
Brianna Hazelwood.
Jordan Jodish Hicks.
Amanda Stuber.
Michael Cole.
Blake Ayub.
Lizette Herrera.
Bronze Inslee.
Emmanuel Haley.
Courtney Goff.
Shadrack McDonald.
Kimberly Yosofo.
Scott Nicolin.
Sweet Kadane.
Dominic Gleason.
Betty Kilbed.
Riley McNulty.
Fasika Yosef.
Brett Featherstone.
Hannah Lesh.
Madison Tonkinson.
Veronica Marin.
Cannon Westland.
Carson Bontrager,
Miguel Galeana.
Brianna Daniels,
Kylie Chanesvold.
McKenna Ribka,
Isabel Lewingis.
Danielle Anderson,
Griffin Patrick.
Buyao Zhang,
Lauren Shellberg.
Katie Essler,
Brian Campbell.
Santiago Hernandez,
Rebecca McKee.
Linnea Lindberg,
Aaron Kahn.
Ryan Gu,
Fernando de Jesus Acosta Dominguez.
Sheena DeBoer,
Alejandra Borges.
Michael Huang,
Katisha Moreno.
Ashley Boyson,
Monica Ashford.
Karina Moreno Ramirez,
Amy Eric.
Christy Leverett,
Kirsten Tui.
Rachel Bowers,
Brock Stone.
Annabelle Hatinzo,
Chelsea Parker.
Wing Som Lee,
Jose Soto.
Jessica Pletch,
Sergio Pena.
Samantha Johnson,
Edgar Rincon.
Bailey Devlin,
Omer Ahmad.
Sam Conroy,
Ben Garrison.
Alyssa Gonzalez,
Bennett McInturf.
Nicholas Henriksen,
Flavio Aguilar.
Rachel Potts,
Margarita Gaspar.
Courtney Cox,
Giselle Sandoval.
Michelle Blay,
Brenda Medina.
Joshua Underwood,
Maria Zaragoza.
Gaia Bartles,
Brett Harris.
Jiwon Lee,
Justin Frank.
Adelina Acosta,
Cheyenne Demare.
Alexandra Gerardo,
Kenneth Day Jr.
Juliana Fernandez,
Sydney Abad.
Chelsea Little,
Raheem Huwe.
Sienna Benson,
Emerald Smith.
Riley Hansen,
Patricia Hamilton.
Adriana Rosas,
Nicholas French.
Hannah Jensen,
Garrison Sharp.
Tiffany Gray,
Joshua Sickles.
Michaela Niebuhr,
Hayden Hartman.
Michaela Thafongse,
Krishna Brown.
Virginia Morgan Lucena,
Ryan Martinez.
Jenin Reyes,
Jessica Brohan.
Cooper Knowles,
Aaron Cowell.
Nathan Erickson,
Tony Jeffries.
Vince Belfield,
Nicholas Ponce.
Nicole McDowell,
Tyler Figueroa.
Shannon Stevens,
Sarah McGraw.
Aliva Casa,
Amanda Burrows.
Ian Weiss,
Justine Yarrington.
Fridge Ario,
Taylor DeLulo.
Evan Dunham,
Brenda Onofre.
Emily Beering,
Najma Sheck.
Felicia Gabel,
Kainoa Wilson.
Hillary Main,
Marcus Roberts.
Leon Swan,
Jordan Sykes.
Kaylee Zack,
Taylor O'Toole,
Jordan Schaefer,
Nicole Provencher,
Tatiana Wade,
Eliza Richner,
Crystal Duenas,
Taylor Leal,
Stacy Ohuja,
Kennedy Paulson,
Sydney Wright,
Megan Williams,
Julia Petier,
Tatiana Jones,
Jacqueline Estrada,
Serafina Corbett,
Yareli Areno,
Mason Hart,
Connor Venenzi,
Michael John Abrahamian,
Nicholas Strange,
Mackenzie Hauser,
Sydney Keith,
Maria Caldwell,
Stephen Maley,
Daniel Daye,
Kevin Musto,
Pichaya Sirichanya,
Gabriel Brumage,
Lauren Justice,
Benjamin Davis,
Mazarine Higgins,
Cam Frachitavong,
Michaela Palmer,
Oscar Marin,
Keandra Kessinger,
Keith Olenek,
Camille Lund,
Alexander Kent,
Sarah Blasher,
Linnea Davison,
Kaylin Crickmore,
Sophia Rogers,
Scott Morse,
Tasha Thompson,
Hannah Moody,
Annika Ramona,
Isabella Sine,
Amaya Nichols,
Leah Tengan,
Maribel Venegas,
Sarah Sherrod,
Kimberly Wheeler,
Jesse Onaga,
Tessa Gooding,
Jacob Berry,
Jessica Gibb,
Dorothy Mayfield,
Courtney Deal,
Madeline Stites,
Anna Lee,
Shannon Emmons,
Christy Billingsley,
Allie Lamott,
Winifred Schultes,
Devin Ramsey,
Cameron Mandeles,
Gloria Pelupelu,
Tyler Lloyd,
Lillian May Molio,
Olivia Astru,
Mercedes Chavez,
Lexi Page,
Tatiana Galvins,
Alicia Mayo,
Tatiana Caton,
Madison Gostin,
Nikki Niemi,
Antonio Gross,
Tavia Hall,
Kaylee Gomez,
Logan Quaranta Rush,
Aubrey McNiven,
Oscar Mendoza,
Sasha Hamarani,
Alexa McCune,
Troy Clevenger,
Kira Norman,
Peter North,
Jeffrey Brown,
Natalie Harinen,
Maria Kosterkova,
Brandy Long,
Jasmine Negrete,
Lori Markin,
Emma Garcia,
Lindsay Laura,
Katrina Bittner,
Monica Miles,
Jonathan Martinez,
Thomas Weimer,
Gray Kumar,
Jenny Bellot,
Aaron Updegraft,
Itzeli Rodriguez,
Alex Flores,
Brissa Perez,
Mallory Jordan,
Omar Zaragoza Chavez.
Hak Do.
Sarah Curran.
Riley Cagle.
Lily Voynick.
Gansa Tam Brum Iam.
Allison Jones.
Alyssa Pehuit.
Devlin Blakeney.
Alberto Quesada.
Sierra Marinan Dix.
Alexander Allen.
Nicole Calhoun.
Sanaya Nordine.
Sheridan Artson.
Daniel Kim.
Angelina Belsito.
Tyler Perry.
Sarah Agnew.
Miranda Frazier.
Rodrigo Ventura.
Caleb McInderfer.
Richard Romalia.
Ramnik Chima.
Amy Davis.
Brian Duran.
Kaylee Ferguson.
Patricio Oroxo.
Victoria Waltz.
Dara Eamon.
Rachel Morrison.
Bethany Smith.
Jessica Erdez.
Malin Johns.
Alyssa Railing Plantinga.
Zoe Brunson.
Lauren Evans.
Aaron Freeman.
Rebecca Miller.
Miranda Sherrill.
Paola Ponce.
Grace Valison.
Melissa Roloff.
Trey Holland.
Alexa Reichman.
Isabella Traiani.
Madeline Usen.
Morgan Hoskletler.
Elma Medmedovich.
Jeremy Jarrett.
Bailey Klinkhammer.
Ruby Duggan.
Vanessa Wortel Briasoli.
Amanda Snow.
Avery Pinto.
Ashley Cole.
Braden Bauman.
Lauren Bertrand.
Bradley Bladen.
Shanayan Sheehan.
Leslie Reynolds.
Alexis Day.
Jensen Dolliver.
Madison Jackson.
Aguadita Gonzalez.
Brandon Parkinson.
Briseda Soberans.
Ethan Olson.
Jason Fernandez.
Lionel Edwards.
Kelly Jensen.
Kyle Pfeiffer.
Rachel Prince.
Andrew Finley.
Kristen Irvine.
Haley Rose.
Chloe Young.
Eric Finley.
Kendall Lee.
Sam Paul Barrett.
Olivia Tremblay.
Gary Plumley.
McKenna Vogel.
Andrew Thor.
Christina Torres.
Alec Dennis.
Sierra Wright.
Wyatt Siegel.
Kelsey Kirchner.
Tierney Silliman.
Lauren Plush.
Reagan Gaffney.
Bryson Duarte.
Dylan Rankin.
Kozal Gonzalez.
Yoshi Murakoshi.
Sarah Norman.
Jack Gardner.
Riley Sullivan.
Loving Memory Taufeteke.
Sarah Hernandez.
Amosa Sakaria.
Camille Schmidt.
Connor Mills.
Mariel Irvan.
Nathaniel Laverman.
Kobe Orihuela.
Abigail Ziegler.
Michaela Norman.
Camille Opedal.
Matthew Cianson.
Kelly Lunsford.
Catherine Bradley.
Melody Huerta.
Caitlin Graham.
Robert Valencia.
Gabrielle Dubos.
Noah Myers.
Hannah Still.
Trevor Neal.
Sienna Martinez.
Carson Block.
Natasha Medved.
Genevieve Calderon.
Kyle Wooten.
Colton Taxtall.
Ajane Hardwell.
Delaney Rosendahl.
Stephanie Johnstone.
Elizabeth Guzman.
Aaron McMeekin.
Christopher Paz.
Brittany Hager.
Madeline Sermon.
Jeffrey Stevens.
Tanner Bogardus.
Caitlin Carbonell.
Karen Vanessa Rodriguez.
Katrina Schwab.
Tasha Chavez.
Yesenia Rudy.
Kiera Probst.
Rowan Stone.
Sarah Williamson.
Kendra Malagata Robinson.
Kaylin Edgar.
Justin Tang.
David Barragan.
Morgan Morales.
Garrett Deagle.
Callie McCluskey.
Derek Burrow.
Claire Sullivan.
Zachary Hughes.
Garrett Snedeker.
Tanner Robinowitz.
Jake Cargill.
Nicole Smith.
Tanapon Sanjak.
May Adams.
Lily Niemi.
Wyron Zung.
Abigail Yarborough.
Lisa Honholtz.
Bogdan Theo Minka.
Allison Fessler.
Jacob Zollers.
Clayton LaFontaine.
Michael Williams.
Colin Jacobs.
Ashley Holtrop.
Ricardo Luna.
Lysandra Perez.
Kai Renee Armstrong.
Alyssa Newton.
Bailey Yost.
Alyssa Bray.
Michelle Tarleton.
Griffin Hogan.
Timothy Black.
Jacob Osborne.
Zachariah Raslin.
Haley Garnick.
Young Nam.
Maria Baena.
Rocky Fahrenberg.
Shiyu Zhang.
Samantha Philingeri Olson.
Alexandra Waltz.
Insikan Adoko.
Kaylee Fontes.
Kayla Kerr.
Umberto Gallo.
Grant Newkirk.
Shauna Campbell.
Alyssa Wolf.
Camille Sessoms. Melody Siami. Katie Buffy. Julia Hartman. Kirsten Nielsen. Anna Kovac. Evan Taylor. Rick Flores. Monica Marine. Alyssa Wash. Caitlin Miles. Nora Patiogavan. Ricky Idu. Zachary Weibel. Spencer McCarty. Andrew Crozier, Barry Briggs, Quinby Roman, Kinhei Dominic Ng, Ka Quen Chan, Douglas Horn, Connor Haynes, Jaylene Alvarez, Antonio Verduzco, Abigail Swanson, Molly Panchita, Brianna Baki, Renate Trapp, Aesop Winston Jr., Roderick Harper Jr., Dion Singleton, Kyle Sweet, Hunter Dale, Marche Bird, Jasmine McCarthy, Sydney English, Brooklyn Prophet, Allie Tice, David Hantho, Brianna Rice, Danny Jones, Hunter Burns, Samuel Chin, Quan Yin, Amanda Gibbs, Jessica Leosh, Devontae Cooper, Robert Franks, Viante Daniels, Marcus Bolam, Kevin Sandquist, Nicole Lombardo, Alexandra Sterling, Jessica Nixon, Noemi Sanchez, Audrey Hatton, Lisa K. Cano, Isabel Weil, Emily Williams, Kelly Hartman, Shakira Shanks, and Christopherson Grant.
I'm gonna need you to raise your glass. I don't care what you put in it. Here's the nights that you can't take back. We live hard, but we love to laugh. We all thought that we'd get rich fast. Hopped the plane out for greener grass. Found out the greenest cash don't compare to the friends at last. See, we won't forget where we came from. The city won't change us. We beat to the same drum. No, we won't forget where we came from. This city can't change us. We beat to the same drum, the same drum. La da 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 da, la da da find our way back home.
All right, graduates of the class of 2019, please stand. The moment you've been waiting for. You may now move your tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left side, signifying you've earned your academic degree. Congratulations and go Cougs!
A moment of personal privilege and thank someone who found their way back home and has served as a dean and as a provost. We all need to give it up for our provost, Dan Bernardo, who's sitting in that chair for the last time. Dan, thank you for all you have done for WSU. And just as Dan came home to find his way, we need all of you to come back home as mentors, as coaches, to all of the future Cougs who will be getting across this stage. And the best way to remember about coming home is about singing our Coug fight song. So let's bring my favorite mascot, Butch T. Cougar, out, and let's get this party started. Woo!
Please be seated.
Before we conclude, I want to thank the WSU community, workers, and volunteers for making today a special deal for our graduates. Please join me in showing our appreciation with a round of applause for their efforts. This concludes our ceremony. Graduates, please stay in place until the platform party is departed and you are excused by the ushers. Honor guard and mace bearer, please lead the recessional, and go Cougs!
Ushers, please unleash the graduates. And as always, go